આજે આપણે ભાગ્યશાળી છીએ. આમાંથી એક રજૂ કરવા સમજ ભર્યું ટેલિકોન્ફરન્સ શીર્ષક છે સુરંગમ સૂત્ર. 4 સ્પષ્ટ અને અફર સૂચનાઓ શુદ્ધતા પર, કામાતુરતા અને સંહારથી દૂર રહો. 6 ભાગનો ભાગ ચોથો, ગુરુ અને શિષ્ય વચ્ચેમાં, જે અંગ્રેજીમાં આપવા આવ્યો હતો 22મી ડિસેમ્બર 2018ના રોજ.
Continue the Buddha. When you teach people in the world to cultivate samadhi, they must first of all sever the mind of lust. This is the first clear and unalterable instruction on purity given by the first-come ones and the Buddhas and the world-honored ones of the past. I mean, he teaches the same, like all the Buddha. This is the teaching, it should be given to people. Therefore, Ananda, if cultivators of Chan Samadhi do not cut off lust, they will be like someone who cooks sand in the hope of getting rice out of it. After hundreds of thousands of aeons, it will still be just hot sand, no matter how long you cultivate. If your concept is not right, as the Buddha taught, then you will be nothing, get nowhere. Just like cooking sand and hoping to get rice out of it. Why? The Buddha continued. Why? It wasn't rice to begin with. It was only sand. Well, why do I know that? You know that, right? If we cook sand, it won't be rice. So, if you seek the Buddha's wonderful fruition and still have physical lust, then even if you attain a wonderful awakening, it will be based in lust only. With lust at the source, you will revolve in the 3 paths and not be able to get out. What are the 3 paths? Anybody remember? Buddhist? What are the 3 paths? Huh? Susan? Okay, yes. Okay, she say the 3 paths, including being the, animals and the hungry ghost and health. This is the path that you have to walk through if you cultivate based on lust. Oh, so scary. Not just like practice and then easy to become Buddha. There are so many traps around, and there are more. Look at all this. I mark it all for you here. I mean, I don't just mark, it's not only here. I mean, this is the beginning of that. And that is at the end of that. So I mark only 2 times. I had to read all this in order to select out for you some. You see that? Yeah? Okay. And this is not yet the January of the calendar. It's just December. All right. So the Buddha continued. With lust at the source, you will revolve in the 3 paths and not be able to get out. Which road will you take to cultivate and be certified to the first-come one's nirvana? He asked. Meaning, if you continue to frolic in the lustful kind of attitude and mind, then you will not. How can you get to nirvana? He continued. You must cut off the lust which is intrinsic, inherent even, in both body and mind, for human. Then get rid of even the aspect of cutting it off. At that point, you will have some hope of attaining the Buddha's body. Hope only even yet. After you cut off all the lust, meaning concentrating on avoiding all these lustful or thought or attitude or mind or thinking, then after that you still get rid of trying, meaning it becomes like your nature, okay? And you don't even think of trying to cut it off because you have no more lust and you forget about it already. Still, at that point, you should have some hope, Hope, hope to attain Buddha body. Body means enlightenment, okay? Yeah. Oh, you want me to continue? Yes. Really? It seems so hopeless. After doing all that, it seems just hopeless. Okay, and where are we all going? Huh? You and I, huh? It's okay. It's okay. There is hope. Okay? There is enlightenment. Maybe seems difficult. Avoiding a temptation, lust seems to be difficult. But if we know we have it, we still can be redeemed. If we know, okay, I'm having lustful thoughts, cut it off, okay? Try to cut it off. At least you know, okay? At least you know. For example, you know that you're sick, yeah? You're sick already, what to do? At least you know you're sick, okay? Then you will find a way to cure yourself or go to doctor or talk to somebody who can help you. You see, there's always some remedy. Just be mindful of what you think, of what you cultivate in your stupid mind. No. And not intelligent mind. The mind is not your fault. The mind has been born like that. Too much trouble. Just following the world. Yeah? Only the soul is truly wise and intelligent. Yeah? And good. And virgin. And whatever the best you think of, that's even so inherent already. And here we have physical body. And we have the mind. We have the brain. This also the Buddha said inherently we will think lustful thought. Yeah, the hormones, the society, infection, the example of others, the company we mix with, the work we're doing, the picture we see daily, okay, the people we contact. All these are there just to make us struggle. So just know that, okay, and try your best. Always think the opposite way. Remember the five holy names. Remember to pray to all the saints, the master to help you. Then it's okay. Yeah? It's not as okay as if you don't have. But we try our best. And our heavens know how difficult it is to live in this world and being like a pure lotus in the mud. How difficult that is. Even if you don't want to have any lustful, for example, relationship, somebody come along and try to scratch you around until you give in. Because maybe you feel sorry for that the guy or girl trying too hard. Maybe you're just lonely at that time. Maybe you just gone through a difficult period of your life. Maybe you just lost your job. Or maybe you just gone through the winter of your spiritual cultivation. And maybe you just lost some loved ones and you're just lonely, you're just weak and something come attack you. This is a Maya. The Maya will use anything to attack you. Not just person. Use anything at all. Creating problem for you. So be merciful to yourself. Just be aware, okay? Do not try to condemn yourself too hard. You're only human. We are only humans, okay? Well, I don't mean you are human. I mean you have human's body. And human bodies, human's brains are source of all illness. If we don't take good care and be alert and knowing what they're doing to us. Got that? Yes. Knowing our weakness. so we can forgive ourselves and strive to be stronger. Huh? Okay, not spoiling us, not indulging in our weakness. Then it's all right. Truly, I don't think God and Buddha would be so heartless, no compassion as to condemn us to the point, because we are really thrown into a sea, tied hand and feet, and had to swim to survive. It's like that. Just know it, okay? Beware, all right? Beware, and try to control it as much as you can. That's why all the other great people, they say the best victory is conquering yourself because it's too hard. It's too hard. Yes. And then you must work for your life. Yeah, you must take care of your family, your parents, and every other things. They take all your time already. We have only 24 hours. And we need to sleep 8 hours, or more or less. And we have to cook, we have to go shopping, we have to eat, we have to take care of our clothes, we have to pay tax, we have to drive car to work, drive back, insurance. Oh, God. Truly, if I am still in the world, like you are, with husband, wife, children, I'm not sure if I could even meditate as good as you do. Good for Buddha that he left the whole kingdom, left for 500 concubines, yeah? 500, but that's a fixed number in India, I told you. That could be 200, it could be 50. I mean, a lot, many, many. They always say 500, 2,000, you know? 84,000. I explained already last time. Like that. So I'm not trying to condemn you ever, okay? I feel really, really that you are worthy of admiration and respect. I truly feel that way. That you're so strong, so tough. Such a world you live in. So many things binding you. So much stuff to distract you. So many temptations to bind you. So much obligation on you. And you still want to practice and meditate and go to group meditation and go to charity events, helping me with SMTV, cleaning the ashram for everybody, etc. etc. You really earn a place in heaven. I really, really love you, even the least of you. Even you can't meditate very well, I do love you, because I know it's just a world. It's like that. I don't know how anyone can survive here so long with all this surrounding, tiring job and obligation and temptation and work and whatever. Yeah. And physical body demand, and physical body weakness, and the mind's trouble, the mind's weakness, and the surrounding companies, not all of them are good for you. Yes. And once you make a mistake, it's difficult to go back. It just keeps binding you, and one lead to another. It's like somebody doesn't want to get married, to begin with. But then he or she got married, somehow got married. And then it's not ending there, have children, and then work harder. Yeah, work harder. And more anxiety, more worry because of the kids, got a love for the kids. I don't mean that is a bad thing to have children or anything. What I mean is that it probably wasn't the thing you want to begin with. And then you pass into it, and you can't get out. Just get more and more trouble. More children, and then later more grandchildren, and more whatever. And then the in-laws together, and, the trouble that brought with it. It's a package deal. It's a package deal. It's not just one person coming to your life. It's many things. The wives and husband friends, the wife and the husband family, wives and husband, other not too good company, yeah, etc., 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 and the colleagues and the boss. Oh God. Ah, I really think you are tough guys. Tough, tough, tough. You are made of iron. I should call you iron initiate. How you do all this? I don't know. I had only 7 dogs and several, maybe tens of thousands of disciples, and I'm already very tired. And how you do all this? And disciples are mostly very good. Yeah? All right. No, I truly, really, really love you because I know what you go through every day, every single day of your life. Even if you try to avoid one, you will get another. The Maya is always around. He never leaves you alone. He doesn't leave me alone. He can't mess up with me. He mess up with my, attendant, assistant. Actually, dog's assistant. Every day. Every day. If I cannot cry, I just laugh. What else to do? Cry and laugh is same. Same situation. Yeah. You're in prison already. You cry or you laugh, what would you do? Still in prison, right? Makes no difference. Just as I told you. Yeah? I wear high heel and I stand up. Still makes not much difference to you. You don't see me much. Right. Now, I told you, I talk a lot. You need a calendar now? Huh? Hey, it's all your fault. You don't want me just to read it. You want me to talk? Never mind, we have fun, okay? We have fun. Yeah, whatever. Okay, huh? You already have training method. You already know the 5 precepts. What else can be wrong? And you want to see your master. Can it be wrong? No, right? So she has to sit here so you can see her, right? And if you cannot just sit here for just look for her to talk photos. Entertain you, huh? Yeah, you should be lucky you have some entertaining master, no? Yeah. All right, my ego is going up already. All right, so the Buddha say that what I have said here, above mentioned just up to now, apart from mine, yeah, except mine. He say what I have said here is the Buddha's teaching. Any explanation others counter to it, opposite to it, is the teaching of the papiya, meaning the atheist, meaning it's wrong. Huh? What the Buddha said about the lustful mind, that we should cut off, we should beware of it. Just be beware of it, okay? Then that is the teaching of the Buddha. He didn't say be beware of it. I say that. Because the Buddha has it too good. Maybe he doesn't know much about the suffering of normal humans. So he said, you have to do it or die. So I tell you, beware and control it. Buddha has been born as a prince. And he has been a Buddha forever. He's a tough guy, right? Prince, muscular, and 500 concubines. Born in silk and silver and gold. And even he went out after a few years, became Buddha again. And people worship him. Whatever he say, people listen with awe, respect. Yeah? So he probably never had to work all his life. Huh? Of course, it's his good karma, good marriage. You could cultivate. Well, and then you can become a king and then a prince and a Buddha like that. If you cultivate what the Buddha said. Okay? Right. So the Buddha has cut off his tie with the world. as a prince, he was so well protected. He lived in luxury. Yeah, he lived in protection, love, and respect, worship, whatever you want, he got. Huh? He until he went out and saw the suffering on the street, then he would wake up. But even then, he went to become a monk. Huh? Also, it's not like you have to go out to work, fighting with the world for some morsel of food and a few dress on your body. That's a different suffering. But the Buddha has been determined to be enlightened in order to help sentient beings. That was also a very hard job. But it's a different. He doesn't roll in the traffic jam every early morning when your eyes still not open, just to go out to work. Otherwise, you don't have bread on your table. Hmm? And at that time, he doesn't have to breathe pollution air like the way we do now, which contaminates our body, weaken our resistance, blurring our mind. We have all this now. You have all this now. Apart from other hardship you have to endure every day in your life. So if the Buddha were born again in this lifetime with you in your century, in your generation, and have to undergo all this hardship, then probably he would be more lenient. But of course, you must remember, he's talking to the monks, yes, to the assembly of monks who is already arhat, who is already pure, already left everything behind and has the fortune to be cut off from all the mundane obligations, trouble, and temptation. All they do is just take their bowl, go around in the village, have whatever they have, come back, eat their food, meditate, listen to the Buddha, living a very, not too bad life. Even though maybe to bake and eat only once a day, maybe it's unimaginable to you. But you get used to it. And if you have no choice, that's probably be good. Yeah, I'm telling you. Because they will be busy with some other things, you know. They will answer other lay disciples to come and ask. The lay disciple don't always ask the Buddha. The Buddha is not always available. He has to go samadhi, he has to meditate. So maybe they ask Ananda, they ask other monks. So they're also busy teaching them. And they're also busy remembering what Buddha teaching. Write it down and contemplate on it, you see. And when you're busy, you don't feel that hungry. If you want to slim down, I have a recipe. You want to hear? No. All of you are very skinny. You don't need. Really, you want? Okay, I'm telling you. You just do what I do. Be a master. Okay. Busy yourself so much that you just eat half a bowl, and then you have to run for the phone, run for the dog, run for everything, and then you lost your appetite. And you won't eat no more. That's also a good method. Yeah. Yeah, because I was having appetite. I was enjoying my food. But then I had to rush because of deadline. And other things, that's the rushing time. And then after I finish that, I don't feel any appetite anymore. I don't feel like I would want to enjoy that food anymore. Yeah? No? No. Okay. Some of you would have had similar situation, right? Yes, huh? Yes. Don't tell me that I don't teach you everything. I do. Even to how to slim down.